Imagine being a soldier on the front lines, where your greatest battle isn't just against the enemy, but against the relentless forces of nature. From blistering heat to bone-chilling cold, and from floods to sandstorms, extreme weather can be as dangerous as any opponent. How do armies stay prepared and resilient in these conditions? In this video, we'll uncover the strategies and techniques that militaries use to keep their troops effective and safe, no matter what nature throws at them. If you're ready to explore more about military survival, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let's get started. The challenge of extreme weather. Weather has always been a significant factor in warfare. From Napoleon's disastrous winter campaign in Russia to the heat of the deserts during the Gulf War, history is filled with examples of how weather can make or break military operations. Extreme conditions can affect everything from troop movements and equipment functionality to the health and morale of soldiers. Understanding how to operate in these environments is crucial for any military force. 1. Training and preparation. Operating in cold climates demands a unique set of skills and knowledge. Soldiers designated for cold weather operations undergo extensive training that prepares them for the harsh realities of winter warfare. This training is designed to teach them how to survive and thrive in extreme conditions. Soldiers learn essential survival techniques, such as building insulated shelters from available materials, starting fires in snowy conditions, and moving stealthily over snow and ice without compromising their position. Additionally, they are trained to recognize and respond to cold weather injuries, like frostbite and hypothermia. Rapid identification and treatment are crucial in preventing these injuries from becoming life-threatening. This training also emphasizes the importance of maintaining physical and mental endurance, as the cold can quickly sap a soldier's strength and morale. 2. Specialized gear. In cold weather, the right clothing can mean the difference between life and death. Modern militaries equip their soldiers with layered clothing systems specifically designed for extreme cold. These systems consist of moisture-wicking base layers that keep sweat away from the skin, insulating mid-layers that trap body heat, and waterproof outer layers that shield against snow, wind, and freezing rain. The layering system allows soldiers to adjust their clothing based on their activity level and the changing weather conditions. Insulated gloves, balaclavas, and thermal socks are also standard issue, ensuring that soldiers retain body heat in critical areas. Footwear is particularly important, as cold and wet feet can lead to severe frostbite, allowing them to move and fight effectively even in deep snow or icy conditions. 3. Equipment. Adaptation. Cold weather doesn't just affect soldiers, it also challenges the functionality of military equipment. Standard lubricants used in firearms, for example, can become thick and gummy in freezing temperatures, causing weapons to jam. To counter this, the military uses special low-temperature lubricants that remain effective even in sub-zero conditions. Vehicles, too, require adaptations to function in the cold. Armored vehicles and trucks are fitted with winter kits that include engine block heaters to prevent engines from freezing, snow tracks or chains for better traction on ice, and additional insulation to keep internal components from freezing. These adaptations ensure that vehicles remain operational and reliable in environments where even a short breakdown could have dire consequences. Overall, cold weather operations demand a combination of rigorous training, appropriate gear, and adapted equipment. By preparing soldiers and their tools to withstand the extreme cold, militaries can maintain their operational effectiveness even in the harshest winter conditions. This preparation is not just about surviving the cold, it's about maintaining the ability to fight and win in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. Hot weather operations. On the opposite end of the spectrum, extreme heat presents its own set of challenges. Dehydration, heat stroke, and sunburn are just a few of the dangers soldiers face in hot climates. Armies must be prepared to keep their forces hydrated, cool, and protected from the sun's harmful rays. 1. Hydration and nutrition. In hot climates, water is a soldier's most critical resource. Militaries emphasize the importance of hydration, often requiring troops to drink water regularly, even if they don't feel thirsty. Rations are designed to be both nutritious and easy to consume in high temperatures, with a focus on replacing electrolytes lost through sweat. 2. Protective clothing. Just as with cold weather, clothing is vital in hot climates. Soldiers wear lightweight, breathable fabrics that allow sweat to evaporate, helping to cool the body. Modern uniforms often incorporate UV protection to reduce the risk of sunburn and skin cancer. 3. Heat management tactics. Armies use various strategies to manage heat, including adjusting their schedules to avoid the hottest parts of the day. They may conduct operations early in the morning or late in the evening when temperatures are lower. Shade is also crucial. Soldiers are trained to seek or create shaded areas whenever possible to avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Dealing with wet conditions. Rain, mud, and humidity can turn a battlefield into a quagmire, affecting movement, visibility, and the functionality of equipment. Wet conditions can lead to trench foot, infections, and the deterioration of weapons and gear. Armies must be prepared to keep their troops dry and maintain their equipment in these challenging environments. 1. Waterproof gear. Soldiers are equipped with waterproof clothing, such as rain jackets and pants, to protect against the elements. Waterproof boots are essential to prevent trench foot, a painful condition caused by prolonged exposure to dampness. 2. Maintaining equipment. Wet conditions can cause weapons to jam and vehicles to bog down in mud. Regular maintenance is essential to ensure everything remains functional. 3. Movement in mud. Moving through muddy terrain is physically exhausting and can slow down operations. Armies use specialized vehicles with tracks instead of wheels to navigate these conditions. High-altitude operations. High altitude brings another set of challenges, including reduced oxygen levels, cold temperatures, and increased solar radiation. Soldiers operating in mountainous regions must be acclimatized to these conditions to avoid altitude sickness and other related issues. 1. Acclimatization. Before deploying to high altitudes, soldiers undergo a period of acclimatization to help their bodies adjust to the lower oxygen levels. 2. Specialized gear. Similar to cold weather operations, soldiers wear layered clothing to protect against the cold. Sunglasses or goggles with UV protection are also essential to protect against the increased solar radiation. 3. Physical fitness. High-altitude operations require a high level of physical fitness. Soldiers must be in peak condition to handle the strenuous demands of operating in mountainous terrain. Adaptation and innovation. Militaries around the world continue to innovate and adapt to extreme weather conditions. Advances in technology have led to the development of new materials, better training programs, and more effective strategies for dealing with these environments. 1. Research and development. Continuous research into new materials and technologies is essential. For example, the development of advanced fabrics that provide better insulation in cold weather or improved breathability in hot conditions has significantly enhanced soldiers' ability to operate in extreme climates. 2. Simulation and training. Modern armies use simulators to train soldiers for extreme weather conditions. These simulators can replicate the effects of cold, heat, altitude, and humidity. 3. Global collaboration. Militaries around the world are sharing knowledge and strategies to improve their ability to operate in diverse environments. This global collaboration ensures that forces are better prepared for the challenges they may face in future conflicts. Extreme weather conditions pose significant challenges for armies, but with the right training, equipment, and strategies, they can be overcome. From the freezing temperatures of winter warfare to the scorching heat of desert operations, soldiers must be prepared to face the elements as well as their enemies. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into military strategies and survival techniques. Let us know in the comments which topics you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching.